Manifestation.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Balara.
Right. Okay. It's just, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Not like we had much of a choice.
Yeah.
So, what was your question?
Those are our gods out there, rampaging around. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
It isn't your fault your gods woke up and decided to destroy the world. You didn't create your gods, and you aren't them. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty?
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Don't do anything. Just give it your best. That's all any of us can do.
And, I like to think I'm making things right. But can I really do that? After what my people did?
The Evaneras did those things, and they did them to your people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
Glad it helped. Now, how about we get back to it?
Sure thing. See you later, Rook.
Lucanus? Where is he?
demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon! It's taking him over, he's trying to leave!
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Spite, this man is not your puppet, and stunts like this won't change that.
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
We do have magical experts here, you know. Once they put their heads together, they'll fix this.
I already talked to Nev and Belara. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I wanted to know you're good to work with.
Sure. Buskers disappearing from Docktown. But why? Something to look into.
Ship got in yesterday. Other vehicle worse than delivery.
Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city?
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same. Though the sell's a little harder than usual.
Dragon driven from Minrath Street.
I finished out the list. Good work.
What brought a dragon to Minrath? Are more coming? You set for work. Nothing to see here.
Good day, citizen. Don't toy with me. You've got a list of people in coin. A lot is good for it, coin. You can't take.
Cross my heart.
What happened to the salt room?
How goes your search for Aelia, Nev?
She knows how to stay out of sight.
Caution is paramount when hunting down a blood mage.
Alia's not the first I've dealt with, but she's the nastiest.
In all Minrathus? If I can help.
I'll let you know. Thanks.
Nev says the real name of this place is the Old Mercatus, not the Thread Market. But if I call it that, I'll be seen as a tourist, and I should try to be less of a mark.
It's your choice. It's never boring in the thread market, and that's not always a bad thing. Aelia wants all of this. The market, Docktown, the city. I can't let her have it.
quite the cache, isn't it?
There's a story around Docktown about a thread smuggler who hid a hoard of goods. People say he sailed to Ravane with it, or Antiva. Either way, he made an enemy of the threads. What if it was here the whole time?
What really happened at the Swan? Why don't you care about that?
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find. This candlewick's been treated with, I think it's copper crystals. The flame would have burned blue, a signal to someone outside. Wine. A lot of it.
Smells like Silent Plains Paquette. A regular order for Venatori.
They were here for a while, drinking, waiting for what? Let's check outside, see where they went. Wine. Probably a cheap vintage. Not the same as the wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here. That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt? No busker would leave their instrument behind. Strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around. All right, the Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink, they're distracted, then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout. Let's find those buskers. Stay ready, though. The Venatori are playing rough. This message... You're connected to the other Candlehob we met. Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left. Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers. Empty. Where are they? A restaurant pamphlet. The garden. It mentions performers.
Carelessness or a trap? Maybe both.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
There's a fight ahead.
Let us continue.
Venatori and not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
Where is that song from, Nev?
Oh, for one of Cedar Siconia's. Must have liked it more than I thought.
Pick your poison. We have several.
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
Thanks for stopping by.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha. I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
We followed a lead here. So could the Venatori.
All right. They're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Ale? Whiskey? Brandy? Some days we have a mystery stew.
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory. And then Tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. I'll send word to the other performers in hiding. Adieu, Rook. Our ballad needs another verse that mentions you.
Do you have an ailment? Or wish to prevent an ailment? I'll help with both. If something ails you, I'll do my best to help.
The note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
Glass of wine? Fresh baked goods? There we go.
C'est true the on Tom, haven't you?
So where's the game?
How mages treat people in Navarra sounds too good to be true.
We've our own tragedies. Mages who instigate trouble for their own profit. But they're often found out. And seen to.
Can't see that into Vinter's future.
The Shadow Dragons do. And you've joined them.
I'm a sucker, that's all.
You? Come on.
We'll see.
Ruined tower by the water.
Got it.
Secretive Order loses Weishaupt. What else was lost there?
A key. Well, this is promising. Now, to find the door that this unlocks. Watch for danger ahead. Don't want to end up like that poor soul. Ambush? Something feels off about this treasure hunt.
Nice move. Got us just
They really didn't want us getting through that door.
beat the odds there.
Oh, what is that smell? What a miserable way to go. The desperate being lured down here by the promise of riches, only to find death. The treasure hunt. Someone took the game and twisted it. They didn't sell it as an adventure. They sold it as a way out. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathous, manipulating them. And those who don't listen die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us.
Solus's records on the Fade. It's the most extensive collection I've seen on the topic. But when it comes to the inner depths, it's still theory. There's nothing concrete. It's fascinating.
I'll take your word for it.
You're not curious?
I've got enough mysteries on our side of the veil.
Trouble ahead? Appear extensive indeed.
How'd that statue get there?
They've been used to store food during war and blight. Kept Minrathous alive more than once. But that was never the whole story. There's secrets older than the city itself down here.
Nothing in our way now.
You've been toying with the people of Ducktown.
I am an answer that they come. I give them something to do when their world is cruel. People will do such fun things when they're desperate.
Not alone.
With all that's happened, I can see how a demon of desperation woke up here. It could feed on the city and make things worse.
I'm sure the demoralizing effects of its presence aided the Venatori's own similar efforts, but it's dealt with.
Nev, you alright?
Yeah. Hate that the damn thing was here, but this was a good win.
What was that fruit we had yesterday, Nev? I've never tasted anything like it.
Pineapple? You can get it anywhere in Minrathous.
Delicious! And such a sun-bright yellow.
Have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals.
Opportunists. Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Just another thing the gods have to answer for.
A fine sentiment. For the day you face the gods. And there is only so much good their deaths will bring. We must make the rest for ourselves.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago. I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones. Prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again, as if I could return to where I left off.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
The time they bought us. The world we'll build with it.
Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her. There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
An art merchant has information on the Antam?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time.
We are stretched thin. Too many compatriots lost to the Blight, or what crawls out of it. Meet with Mistress Trella. Find out what the Antam are up to.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antam lives near here. Hello? Are you all right? Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome!
Viago said you had information on the Antam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to. I'm in your debt. Please look around. I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
All right, we should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antom are stealing pieces of art.
Lighted on the left, other injuries
Hello?
on the right. Don't let the
This
blight
might
spread.
sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antom stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antom art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
But I mean, Antom, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Honestly, the blight might be a good thing for the city. Now everyone will have to pull together.
Is this what you call or
We're close to that camp where the Antom took that merchant's stolen sculptures. Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antom are doing with it. Nothing here.
I don't see anything here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
what is a governor supposed to be doing in times of occupation?
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork? He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story, he was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Mierda. As if the blight in the streets was not enough.
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antom camp in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
This cannot be!
All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Can they even do that? Maybe they could, but... Oh, that'd be very dangerous.
We must go to Deyandiago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right. Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
When you fall.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Over here. I have a route to the Chantry. Let me know when you're ready.
What were we talking about?
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem Tevinter.
I think so.
How much did you pay your informant again?
Enough to be certain. Zara's here. She owes me a debt of blood and misery, paid in full.
There you are. What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again? Ilario? What are you doing here? I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments. This is my job. This is Crow business. How did you even know we'd be here? Ah, Rook. Come to see how we're faring? Treviso will blossom again. You must let me show you the progress we've made.
Lucanus told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed.
You think I'm not good enough?
Are you?
Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best.
Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting.
Go on then. Don't keep Zara waiting.
You were right, Lycanos. They are hiding in the chantry.
Trouble come. You dare interrupt? Venator! Make an offering of their blood to Lord Lusican and Lady Ratakale.
Is that it? Venatori-wise, I mean?
No, that was Portia, Zara's favorite dreamer and soothsayer. She used to come to the ossuary to read bones. If she's here, so is Zara.
Where does this go?
Another dark hole. Zara will not escape me.
We'll finish the job.
We cannot stop now.
You. I will bring Lady Zara your beating hearts as a gift.
Venatori,
Nice done, Rook.
Get out of there!
Faustus. He'd follow Zara around the prison like a sycophantic shadow. We're close. He won't be far from her side.
For the old gods, attack! Enough! You die!
And here are the bodyguards. Let's make this quick.
Nice one, Rook.
Nonas and Decimos. I don't know if those were their names or if Zara just numbered her guards. We're close. I can feel someone using blood magic. A lot of blood magic.
You can sense that?
It makes the back of my eyes hurt.
That's a lot of bodies.
Goodness. It's terribly uncivilized to drop in on a lady unannounced. Now the evening's ruined.
You're gonna pay for everything you've done.
Spoken like a true peasant.
You're mine, Sarah. This ends with my knife through your heart.
Temper, Lucas. Such poor manners interrupting my bath. I tire of it. That's how we do it.
You won't do a thing.
So serious, Lucanus. Why don't we talk? I can tell you much about Venatori and our pet crows.
No, I want her heart quivering on our life.
You want to know who betrayed you, don't you? Who sent you to the ossuary?
Doc.
I knew you were risk.
Ilario? I told you this is Crow business.
Amato.
No! Mine! Get Ilario out!
What? No!
Rook, I can't! That's enough! Relent.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I don't know what happened any better than you. You have to get him out of here. Rook, keep him away. From Treviso, from the cross. He is a danger to the family.
You're awake.
Yes. I've been trying to figure out what to say to you. And there aren't words enough to apologize. It's never been that bad before.
The way you're dealing with spite, it's not working.
I know. We need to talk about Ilario.
He wants you to stay away from the crows. He, thinks you're a danger to your family.
He's not wrong. If I cannot stay in control... He used blood magic to control spite.
What? How? He's not a mage.
I don't know, but... something's not right.
The night you were captured, did Ilario know you were boarding that ship?
Yes.
And if it turns out he betrayed you?
Then make her help him. Rook, you did not need to come with me on this, but I'm grateful that you did.
Are we good? Or better, at least?
You and I? Yes. But Spite and I, we cannot go on like this. I have to find another way.